Well, hello, beautiful people. It's your girl Shy-Bivia, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thanks for stopping by and hitting that play button. Now, in one of my previous videos, quite a number of you have asked me to do a Snapdocs walkthrough. So, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you step by step how to get your Snapdocs profile set up. And if you stick around long enough, you'll be able to truly see how to receive loan assignments and loan notifications. And in case you haven't done it just yet, don't forget to hit that subscription button and the notification bell as well. That way, whenever I post a new video, you'll be the first to know. Now let's get right into the tutorial. All right, guys, now that we are here, we're gonna go ahead and go to get started. So you're gonna select get started, and you're gonna see a number of tabs here: lenders, title escrow companies, all of that. You have a resource center as well, but you're gonna go ahead and go down to notary signing agent. I'm going to select that and select that you are not a robot. Now I'm going to go ahead and select a fake profile to start, but I'm also going to go over to my actual profile to show you, because some of the things that you're able to see in an actual profile that is set up and is receiving loan assignments, you can't really see that with a new account. So I'm going to kind of go back and forth, but I'm going to start with a new account to show you how to set up your profile, and then I'm going to go ahead and go over to an actual profile. So I'm going to set up a fake profile, just create a fake profile name, my fake test name or something, and then create a fake email. So you're going to go ahead and put your actual email address here, the one that you want to, receive notifications to and all of that. So if you don't have a professional email as yet, or just a regular email address, I would go ahead and have that created. Then you're just going to select sign up. And then it's going to ask you to verify your email address. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. All right, so you're going to go ahead and create you're going to put a phone number, a mobile number where you want to start receiving loan notifications. So you're going to put a fake, not a fake number, but you're going to put a number where you want to start receiving notifications. I'm going to see if I can just put zeros just to make something up. Okay. All right, so you're gonna go ahead and fill this out with your mobile number, fill in your address, city, state, and all of that, and then you're gonna go ahead and select next. Now, if your payment information is the same, you're just gonna go ahead and select check payment address is the same. You wanna make sure that you go ahead and do this, and if it's not the same, then it's going to ask you to input that information. That way, for companies that pay via check, you'll be able to get paid. Okay, now once you've verified your number and all of that, it's going to ask you to upload your commission information. So again, you want to go to Snapdocs once you have received your commission, once you have received all your certifications and all of that. If your state does not require a number, then I guess that's fine. Then you're going to input the state, the expiration date of your commission, and then you're going to go ahead and attach the file here, and then you're going to select add. For now, we're just going to skip this because again, this is a fake profile. Then you're going to add a photo and try your best to ensure that this is a professional looking photo or at least a halfway decent photo. So you definitely want a photo there. You don't want to leave this step blank, okay? And then you're gonna put all the languages that you speak. And then you're gonna tell Snapdocs a little bit about yourself, about your experience. As you can see here, it kind of gave you an example, a guided example. So if you've already been a notary, you can state, I've been a notary for the past, 4 years, 15 years. You have this experience and all of that. I'm gonna go over to my actual profile, and I'm gonna show you and give you an example of something that you actually can have. As you can see here, remember my previous video, um, it talked about it. I talked about what is the best printer for notary signing agents. And I talked about, having a laser printer and a dual tray printer is very important. So as you can see here, Snapdocs is asking if you have those. Also, to ask you if you are a licensed attorney because some states require that a licensed attorney be present during signings. So you just select yes or no. It asks you if you want to create your profile publicly or not. So you can select yes, you want your profile to be public. And you definitely want it to be on public if you are looking to receive loan signings. Okay, so now we are here. So this is what your profile is going to look like. It's going to have your photo here. It's going to have the amount of orders that you have gotten right here. Um, Now, as you can see, it's asking me to update my credentials. So you can update this at any time. If you happen to started to create your Snapdocs profile without your all your credentials and all that, you can always go back into it. So this is what your dashboard looks like. Now, it's going to have, whenever you receive a new order, it's going to appear right here. The order number, your client's information, the signer's information, and the client is usually the company that contacted you for the signing. It's going to have the appointment information, like the appointment address and all of that, as well as the fee and whether or not this was paid. Again, I'm going to go over and show you an actual account. That way you can have a more an actual idea of what it really looks like. So it's going to have paid here. You can track whether or not you were paid. So it's going to say, Mark has paid. Or something like that, and you can select mark as paid if you are paid. If there were documents uploaded, you can open those documents. You can also check the status of documents that were already sent back to the company so you can track that. So whenever you drop off a package, you can see, if the package was received or not. So that is what the dashboard looks like. Then you're going to have companies. The companies are the companies that you have already worked with. You can also invite other companies to Snapdocs. Now, if you happen to receive a signing that is outside of Snapdocs, you can actually manually add a signing so that way you can track your expenses. There's a way to track like the mileage driven. Snapdocs automatically tracks the mileage based on what your home address is and based on what the uh, the signing, the appointment address is, as you can see here. So it automatically tracks that for you. But again, you can do this manually. Also, with accounting, when you go to accounting, it will show you, if there's any outstanding payments and all of that. And when you download it, when you hit download, it takes you straight to an Excel spreadsheet. For those of you who like to, have your things tracked in Excel and all of that, Snapdocs is perfect for that. It takes you straight to an Excel spreadsheet. All right, now we're going to go to the actual profile, see what the actual profile looks like. Now, this is what your actual profile will look like. We'll have your photo here. Again, you want to choose a decent photo, a photo where you can see your face and all of that. Um, Here you want to make sure that you do your best to put talk about your experience a little bit. If you have absolutely no experience at all, that's fine. Still state when you've gained your commission, just whatever. Again, I'm going to give you an actual example of an actual account of my account to and you can copy that information if you want. Obviously, not exactly that information, but you can use that as a guide. Okay. Okay, now on to credentials. All right, now first thing is asking to verify your ID. When you select that, is basically just going to ask you to take a front and back copy of your driver's license, okay? And then you're going to go ahead and select that, or you can just select add ID. So if you are using an ID, you just select, I mean, a driver's license, you just select driver's license. You can choose to take the photo or upload a file that you already have saved. Okay. It's also going to ask you for your commission information. So I would advise you to go ahead and all right, then you just add your commission information. You can upload that file, your background check report. So again, I advise you to, go to Snapdocs once you have done all of this. Once you have done, actually have your commission handy, your background check report is done, your E&O insurance and all of that. Now, NNA certified, as you can see, that's something that you can't add. Now, NNA certification, once you have done your NNA certification, Snapdocs, there's a way that they automatically retrieve that information, so you don't have to do anything at all with this. It automatically transfers that information from the NNA site, so you don't have to worry about that. Again, I'm going to show you where once you have everything verified and everything uploaded, once you select view certification, it takes you straight back to the NNA site. So you're going to add your commission information here and all of that, and just hit save. Again, if you did this in the beginning of setting up this profile, you obviously don't have to do it again. Now, as you can see here, it states that I'm ranked low. And the reason why I'm ranked low is because I have absolutely no credentials added. So that's one of the reasons why you want to make sure that you have your credentials added, because if you have nothing added, then Snapbox is going to rank you really low, and you're not really going to be founded. You're not gonna be found by other companies. Okay. Also, it says here, take the quiz. You definitely want to take advantage of this, because when you take the SnapDocs quiz, it ranks you higher. Okay, so you definitely want to go ahead and do that as well. All right. Okay, now I'm gonna go over to my actual Snapdocs account and show you exactly what it looks like once you started to receive loan assignments and all of that. That way you can get a better picture of things. Okay, guys, so I was able to go over to my actual profile. So this is what my actual profile looks like. Now here it has some of the signings that I've done so far. Like I said before, here with your pay information, you can select mark as paid. So if you did receive payment for this, you go ahead and select mark as paid. You can also view the documents again that were uploaded. You can also track the status of the loan documents that you mailed. Okay. Also, it will show your activity for the last 7 days, how many signings you've completed, your billable revenue, and the miles traveled, which is great because it is great for tax purposes. You can also add this information manually. So once you're done with the signing, it gives you the option to, um, add information manually. So here it says, add here, you can add, if you had to pay for gas or anything like that. And it's great for, again, tax purposes and write-off purposes and all of that. Okay, now I'm just going to go ahead and go back over to the profile to show you, to give you an example of, what you can write in your profile. So here I have, I am NNA trained, screen certified, and have worked in the financial industry for 5 years as a loan processor, as well as a financial service representative, where I have had the responsibility of preparing and closing loan documents such as HELOCs, which is home equity line of credit, auto loans, and personal loans. I acquired my notary commission in October 2016, and since then have been providing notarial services and look forward to continuing to provide exceptional service doing so. So that is an example of something that you can have. You can use this as a guide. To what you can put in your profile, okay, based on your experience and all of that. And yes, you may not have had, experience in this field at all, but you still want to state something that you have your commission, for how long you've had your commission, or just, state what makes you stand out. Think about, just like a resume or something. Also, here I have the counties, some of the counties that I serve here. I don't think I have all of it. I'm not sure why I don't have all of it, but this is actually not that important really, because Snapdocs give you the option to select the counties that you serve and all of that. But this is optional. You can do this so that right away companies can see, okay, she's available in these counties. And then your address information will be down here and all of that. Now down the bottom here, at the bottom of the profile, you will see set up Snapdocs vendor pay. You don't necessarily have to go ahead and do this right away, but some companies use vendor pay. I have not used a company as yet that uses vendor pay. However, whenever you get a signing from a company, Snapdocs will tell you definitely if this company uses vendor pay and if you should go ahead and set it up. Okay, it's free and all of that. And as it says here, the payments happen within 30 days or so, and that is automatic. So that's something that you can go ahead and set up on in your spare time. Again, it's not something that you definitely have to do right then and there, because not every company uses vendor pay. Now, I believe I said earlier that this is what your actual profile looks like, but this is not what your actual profile looks like. This is just basically your back office profile where you can update your name information and all of that. When you select here, view profile, that's what your actual profile looks like. So for example, I'm going to go ahead and select view profile, and it's going to show up what my actual profile looks like to clients. It has my information. So again, you don't want to leave this blank, because then you're just going to have a blank spot here. It's not that professional. So, and it has other information here if you're willing to travel and all of that, and what credentials has been verified already. So for me, it already says that I have my ID commission, insurance background check, and all of that already verified. Okay, now one of the things I love with Snapdocs is that you can snooze. Okay, so for example, one of my previous videos, I stated how, when I was like in Jamaica for 5 days and I was like receiving all these notifications, and it was like driving me crazy because I couldn't accept one of them. It was like no point receiving notifications, but I'm not able to accept any, So here you can go ahead and snooze. So if you don't want to receive any notifications for the next like 8 hours, or if you're going to be out for longer, you can just set an out of office, kind of like if you have a business or a professional, like an office email, you can snooze. So you can go ahead and just select, hey, you're out of office. So that way you won't receive any notifications. But before we get to even that part, how do you actually receive signing notifications? Now, a couple of you have commented on my previous video stating that you aren't receiving any notifications from Snapdocs, and it could be because it's probably because of this very information here. Um, signing notifications. So you want to go to that. Uh, no. Okay, so it's probably because, or not probably, but this is the reason why you're not getting any notifications. Because again, like I said before, the very first day, within like 5 minutes of me creating my Snapdocs account, is the very first day. Within 5 minutes, I started receiving notifications. And again, all my documents were not verified as it. It took about like maybe a week or something for all my documents that I uploaded to really be verified. You want to go to your profile settings. So you're going to select settings, okay? So now here it says notify me when there are available signings in my area. Okay, this is really important because if you don't select it, if you have it on off, then guess what's going to happen? Whenever there's loan signings in the area, you're not going to receive any notifications at all. So you want to make sure that this is on. It says notify me when my profile is updated, and that's up to you if if you want to receive an email reminder 1 hour before any of my appointments. I will definitely have this on so that way just for you, to save yourself, you can be reminded of that. Okay. And it says send me confirmation emails once a signing order has been completed by the signer, by the signing service, and all of that. But this is the important thing in receiving notifications. If you have this off, then you will not receive any loan signings in your area. Also, you can select your text message settings. So if there's available signings in your area, if you'll receive a text or not. So that is good to set up as well. Okay. Also, this is important too. When signing gets rescheduled to a different time, you definitely want to be notified ASAP when this happens. Okay. Okay, also, I don't remember mentioning this, but in the video, but for those of you who are saying that you have not been receiving any calls at all from Snapdocs, and you have been verified, the reason for this is you have to remember with Snapdocs, they have a certain type of system where they send you notifications, they send you availabilities, signing availabilities in your area, and you have to accept those. Okay, you have to select yes, you are available, and all of that. And then once you have selected you are available, then you'll be in queue, to get a full phone call from them. If you're not accepting these notifications at all, stating that you are available, then the chances of you receiving a phone call is very little to none, slim to none. So that's why you want to make sure that you set up to receive notifications to whatever phone number that you want to receive these notifications, or email, so that way the companies know, okay, you're available, and then they'll give you a call. If you're not receiving or selecting that yes, you are available, then you're not going to receive a phone call. So that is something really, really important that you want to keep in mind. Okay, now we're going to go over to my credentials. Okay, now as you can see over here, it says I'm Snapdocs verified, okay? And as it says here, over 90% of orders on Snapdocs are completed by signing agents with the following verifications. So you want to have your ID verification, you want to have your notary commission, your background check, your E&O insurance, and your NNA certification. Remember, like I said before, your NNA certification is not something that you upload, but somehow Snapdocs is able to retrieve that from the National Notary Association website, okay? And I'm going to show you now how that looks. Um, But first, your E&O insurance, you're gonna put your insurance information, your policy number, all of that. But you're gonna also attach upload an attachment of that. Your commission, if you didn't do that before, you can go ahead and do that. Your background check and all of that. Um, as it says here, NNA certification. So I'm gonna go ahead and select view, and it's gonna take me directly to the NNA site. Wi-Fi is a little bit slow back here in my office. I'm in the back, so it's a little bit slow, but okay, there we are. It takes me directly to my NNA Association account. That's another thing too. Signingagent.com is another place that you can create a profile. And the signingagent.com is directly through the NNA. So once you've created your NNA profile and all of that, you get to be listed on the signingagent.com account. And that's actually another way to get notifications as well. So here it says that I'm NNA certified, the background screened, NNA. I passed the NNA certification, continuing education, and all of that. And it has my contact information at the bottom. So, all right, so let's go back to that. So yeah, that's pretty much how it looks. It also has a help center. Um, Take a look around. There's so much information on here. Take a look around. Orders, it goes over loan for a signing, because that's another thing too. Some signings require scan backs, some don't. Typically when you get a signing, it's going to list it. It's going to list whether or not it's going to say yes or no that scan backs are required. So once you're at your dashboard and you select one of the signings, um, down somewhere in the comments down here, it will show you, it will say scan backs. It says yes, required. Instructions, full scan back. So that's how you know whether or not scan backs is required. So once you get a signing, it will definitely show you. Sometimes once you get that phone call, they will tell you whether or not scan box is required. If not, usually it will be sent in the instructions. So every signing that you get, make sure that you read the instructions. I like to print out the instructions. Sometimes they want you to send back those instructions to them. So definitely pay attention to the instructions. It will tell you whether or not it's blue or black ink. Some companies are very specific. So you don't want to bypass the instruction page. Like that is the one of the most important pages of the document. You definitely want to read that thoroughly, read it carefully. That way you are not making any errors. You don't want to just bypass it because you think you know what you're doing. Every company is different and they may require some unique instruction or some unique they may have their own unique requirements. So don't bypass the instruction page. But yes, this is how you will know if scan backs are required. Okay, also now for me, as it says here, I'm being ranked high in Snapdocs. And again, that's because I have all of my verifications, my commissions, my errors and omission insurance is uploaded. All of that information. I'm linked with the NNA, I'm NNA certified and all of that. And I also took the Snapdocs quiz and passed that. So that's why I'm being ranked high in Snapdocs. So I highly encourage you to, take the quiz. It's not a long quiz or anything like that. But take that extra step. It is your business. Take that extra time because you want to be ranked high, okay, on Snapdocs. Also, again, don't forget to go to your settings and turn your notifications on in order to receive notifications. If it is not on, then you're not going to receive notifications from Snapdocs. So, it's simple. It is a simple process. I'm sure that you'll be able to, maneuver this and all of that. But those are just the main things that you need to know with at least getting started. Using Snapdocs, it's something that, over time, you'll get more familiar with and all of that. But I believe it is a simple platform. It's nothing really to it. It's a simple platform and it is definitely user friendly. So, once you've created your platform, you can go around and, just play with it and all of that and, go to the different tabs and see what new you can find. All right, guys. Well, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but this video was by no means a sponsored video or anything like that. I am still new to this platform, and honestly, this is my first time doing like an actual tutorial video. So bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. I tried. I just really wanted to show you guys, especially for those of you who have asked me to, show you how you set up Snapdocs. I just really wanted to somehow be of help to you guys. So I hope that this video was helpful. I hope that for some of you who weren't receiving any notifications at all, I hope that now with tweaking your profile and all of that now you will be able to receive signing notifications, because money is out here to be made, you guys. Every day, if you do your research, I mean, companies, they are looking for loan signing agents, okay? Especially now with the mortgage rates being low and all of that, everybody's purchasing real estate and all of that, and there's just so many other notary services out there. People need notaries. So hopefully this video somewhat helped you, and I hope and pray that you'll be able to receive success in your loan signing business. Some of you have asked me if Snapdocs is the only platform to receive loan signings, and the answer is no. I have used Notary Cafe. I received one signing so far from a Notary Cafe, so that's another thing that you can set up if you want me to. You can leave that in the comment below and let me know if you want me to show you how to set up Notary Cafe. But that platform is an easy platform as well. If you want me to do a walkthrough with that, or if you want me to do another video as to what are some of the other ways to receive loan signings, loan signing notifications and all of that, let me know in the comment below. And if this video was helpful to you, let me know in the comment below, and don't forget to hit that subscription button. That way I know that you want to see more of these types of videos. Okay, so again, y'all, thanks for watching. As they say, sharing is caring, so I hope again that this video was helpful to you. It's your girl Shy-Bivia. It was an absolute pleasure. Let's go get those loan signings together, and I'll see you guys later. Be blessed. Bye bye.